Hello, and welcome to another episode of Builders Let's Play with me, BullyBait. Well, we had another issue with recording, and we lost another episode worth of audio. Well, at least the first half of this episode, not the whole thing. But at least some of it. So what we're gonna do is, I had another creeper explode in here, but looks like we don't have any. We're missing a floorboard. Let's fix that real quick. And then we'll take a look around real quick. So if you check out here, we have a whole bunch more chickens. I even managed to catch some pigs. The only problem is I don't have anything to breed pigs with. We don't have potatoes or carrots or any of that. We just have wheat. There was a dog. I found a wolf in there, and we ended up with just a couple of bones from killing a skeleton. So managed to... Oh, hello. I managed to, tame him. Now, another thing I've been doing is collecting up more leaves, because we were working on I actually started working on the tree, and, it came out okay. It's starting to come out alright. We'll take a look at it in just a second. You can spot a little bit here and there. I had another creeper blow up and kill all of our cows, so I put some lights on the inside of here. And I caught a sheep, because that's the only animal that we have here. The only problem with catching sheep is that wolves spawn in here, and the wolf will just come in and kill our sheep. I know that's going to happen. It's happened to every sheep I've caught so far, so why wouldn't it happen now? If we go ahead and take a look at our achievements, I actually got a couple of new ones here. We got cow tipper from harvesting some leather, which was interesting because we got it from picking up the leather from our from when the creeper blew up and killed all our cows the second time. So I didn't get it the first time, but I got it the second time. And I've killed cows before and gotten leather and didn't get the achievement. So we did end up getting that, but it was in a weird way. I had sheared sheep before, but I got that achievement just now. I had sheared a brown sheep to get the brown wool for my bed. But after I caught this sheep, I sheared it so that I could make this carpet to put here so I could get in and out. And then it gave me the achievement. So that's kind of weird. But here's the tree. This is what the tree's looking like. I've done like 5 poofs worth of leaves, and I think it's coming out. Let's just get rid of these leaves that are in the way. And I think it's coming out okay. I think it looks pretty good. I was a little worried that it would look odd, but it seems to be okay. We're gonna have to add a bunch more leaves to like this section over here and this section over here, and then we'll see if there's any like areas that just aren't right. Let's get rid of that dirt, whatever that's there for. And yeah, I think it'll be okay. Oh, this area here needs some work. It's kind of flat, isn't it? Let's go ahead and just hop up there and do that right now. Whoa! Pushing buttons I don't mean to push. Still getting used to these computer controls. It's very, very... Whoop, too high. It's a little different for me. Like, I'm getting better at it for sure. But, like, it's still like one of those things where I don't quite push the buttons wherever I want to push them when I want them to be pushed. If you get what I'm saying. Get rid of that one. That might be okay. Let's add one here. Take out that one. Let's just hop down. I got ladders so I can get back up here. It looks a little better. I think I need to do something with the one that sticks out here. Maybe get rid of these two and put them on that spot there. It's always like a little trial and error whenever you're building trees. A lot of the time you end up just placing blocks and then getting rid of them, and I don't have silk touch yet, so I just basically lose leaves all the time. Let's see, maybe... Oops, wrong button. There? Man, so difficult. Let's do here and there, and maybe... maybe that'll... something. Let's see, let's grab some food. I don't know, guys. I think it's coming along. Okay, that looks better, yeah. Now it probably needs something on this side. Let's put one right on the top corner of that there. But this is basically the art of building trees, climbing up and climbing back down, especially big trees. When you're building big trees in survival, if you're doing like small trees and you have like a set plan, right there, that's where I wanted it. You have like a set plan for what you want to do, or like a copy, one that you can just copy over and over again, and then it's just like a little bit of difference that that changes things. It makes each tree look different. Then things get a little easier. This needs something on this side. So flat over here. I'm thinking one sticking out from that gap. It's really tedious. You go up and down, place one block at a time, because placing one block changes so much. So what I wanted to do was place one block out from here. Let's just put a dirt block so we don't waste a leaf. And from there, that makes this area here less flat without adding too much to the underside. But like I said, it's a lot of up and down and placing one block and then moving away, looking at something else. But I think it's coming along really good. I think this tree is really getting to where I want it to be. This backside, on the other hand, is a little... Oh, we'll have to get rid of these trees here so that we can see this thing. And then once everything's back up, we'll put a bunch more trees back in. But this backside needs a bunch of leaves still. And I can't wait to like get the top done. I have collected a bunch more leaves. I had like 10 stacks to start with, and I had maybe 2 stacks left when I was done with this. So I collected a bunch more leaves, and I'm all out of iron. I used basically all my iron on shears, which I'm sure there's a valid argument saying that was probably a dumb thing to do. But the goal here is to build the monuments for the achievements, not to have the best and craziest survival world. I think it's coming along good, guys. I'm going to work on this some more, and I will see you guys in just a bit. So, I've done more work on the tree. I'm pretty much out of leaves now. I have a little over 3 stacks there. I had to go down and mine for some iron because we needed more shears, and basically I've used all my iron. But now we have a little bit more. I found a ravine down there. So this is where the tree is at right now. I've done a little bit more work getting a few more of these poofs done. You can see like basically where I go to check out the tree because there's no trees in the way, so I can move around. But I think it's coming along, and it actually looks a ton better than than I thought it was gonna. I thought I was screwing up big time with this tree because it was so big. But I think it's coming out like pretty good. I can't wait to see like what the top looks like. I want it to be big enough to like sort of cover the tree, but I kind of want it to sort of match what's going on so far. You can get to the top. I got a bunch of ladders. I'm probably gonna actually have to make more ladders so I can get up more areas than just this one. Hop over here. Basically, how you get up and down is jumping through the tree limbs. But this is all we have left. Is it 1, 1, 2, and it's like 3 and 4. But I think I'm gonna have to add maybe like another branch coming over this way. I don't know. Well, I want to see. Oh, there's another one over there. Ooh. I want to see how much coverage this gives us once you get like this area on, and see if that's enough. If not, we might have to add another branch coming out of the middle somewhere, or another area from down here, just to sort of fill it in. I actually think I might add a branch coming from like right here going this way, just because I want the top to stick out a little bit more than it does. One time I was working up here, and somehow I don't know where it was that I fell. It must have been right there. I was like working on, I think, over here, and I was just moving around, and I fell from the top all the way to the bottom, and I didn't hit anything. I just fell all the way to the bottom. It was crazy because I fell through the tree. It wasn't like I fell off the, like, over here. I had done more than once. And you step off the side of the tree. But, like, when you're in the middle of the tree and you're standing on, like, a big chunk of leaves, and you're just like, okay, I'm fine here, and just fall all the way through. A little shocking. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall from there. You can definitely die from falling from the top of this tree. Glad I didn't just die. All right, I'm gonna have to go and collect more leaves. That's why I made these shears. Head over to back over to the oak forest, collect more leaves, and when I come back, maybe we'll have a little bit more done on this tree area. So I'm just finishing up placing in the last of these leaves here. I only have a few left, a couple stacks or so. Let's see. Yeah. Like a stack, 2.5 stacks exactly. But what we're gonna do is just check out how this is. You gotta make sure that you have enough hanging down leaves. You want a good variant on, you know, just to get rid of the flat edges and sharp points like that. Maybe do one here. Just trying to get rid of, you know, the rest of these flat areas where it's just not quite finished. Just take down a little bit of this, and then we'll step back and take a look at it. But it's all done. Oh no, I broke it. Just a couple more areas where it's just a little bit not completed. And you know, making it bushy and not so flat. But I think we're almost done. I hope this is it. Most likely what'll happen is I'll get down and I'll find another flat spot that's not quite finished. Let's hop down. See, can I get down to here? That whole area seems good. All right, let's hop down and we'll take a look at this this side of the tree. Oh no! I thought, oh man, I thought I was gonna hit the ground and die. All right, let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's get back. Let's get back all the way. I want to go over to my island over here. I've been going over here to just sort of check out how it looks. Ooh, must be a dolphin giving us a hand with the swimming there. Yeah, it looks nice and bushy at the top. We got to get rid of that dirt area there, but I think we're almost done, if not done already. There's a couple things I still want to take care of, just to get it a little bit. Things I haven't really touched on yet. But yeah, I think the tree's done. So let's go ahead and get rid of that dirt, and then there's a couple things I want to try out. Well, we can try out those things before I get rid of the dirt. Like one of the things is I would like to I'd like to maybe mix in a few of the stripped logs into the trunk. Not everywhere, just a little bit here and there. Oh, that might be too bright. What if we used spruce? I know I have some spruce in here. What if we use some stripped spruce logs instead? Would that give it a little bit more, here's one. Grab a few extra logs in case this works out so we don't have to come back here. What I want to do is just maybe throw in a few of these here and there just to give some variance to the... give some variance to the trunk. Like that. To here and there. That's a little bit better. Not sure if this is gonna work. Let's just step back and take a look at it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's go ahead and just put the oak logs back. We'll have to grab some more oak logs. I don't have any on me. I was hoping maybe that you'd be able to mix in some stripped logs into the mix so that it would like give some variance, but it doesn't look like that's really like a thing. If you strip the logs, they either become too bright or I don't know, like too flat. Throw in a few more of those. Now the other thing I wanted to do is fix this branch. This was the first branch we made, and it's very I don't know what I want to say it is. It's like all the logs are in like weird positions. They're not the way that they should be. Well, maybe. Now let's turn like a few of these up. Hop up this way. And put one here. Put this one and put it like that. Same thing with this one here. That one. Make it like that. Just sort of fix the angles that the logs are at so that it looks a little bit more smooth. So like that one needs to be changed. Maybe those two need to be turned so that they're facing up. It would be nice if we had access to the bark blocks, but we don't. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and finish up the tree, and we'll be all done for this monument. We'll have our first monument done, guys. And in the next episode, we can work on another one, finally. I think the next few will be a little bit quicker than this one. This one is a rather large build. But it came out really good, I think. certainly looks like a much better tree than what's around here. Okay, guys. I'm all done cleaning up the tree, but before we get into that, I wanted to... I don't have a hoe. It seems like this area here broke. I'm trying to see if I can fix that. I wanted to go ahead and just clear out my wheat field that's grown up pretty good. And something else would be to say, hey, look, I got animals again. You probably have actually seen that in some of the previous clips, but I didn't say anything. What I ended up having to do was go back when I went over to get more leaves. I brought back a bunch of these cows, and some sheep followed me. I just don't want them to. I'm sure I'm gonna end up in not too long a time, and there's gonna be all my sheep will be dead because the wolves in the area will kill them all. But I'm hoping that that's not gonna be a problem. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I actually want to kill these cows in a minute. Well, let's go take a look at the tree. Oh, I should replant the field. Quickly just plant all this back in. It'll regrow. Okay, and of course it's going to start to rain. But that's the tree. All done. That's our Got Wood monument. We're getting wood monument for that achievement. I think that looks pretty good. This is our first monument for our first achievement. I think it came out alright. I could maybe use like one block of leaves right in there, but I'm not going to climb up there right now. Oh man, I fall into this hole all the time. We're going to have to clean this up. This is where my mine is. It's down in there. Okay guys, this is going to be it for today. I got an iron helmet. I killed a skeleton. So if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you really enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. We're either already at 100 subscribers or we are super close. I will see you guys next time. Bye.